What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Life of a Psych NP. Well, guys, today is going to be a vlog. I might as well just show you my office because I told you I was going to do a little sneak peek, and I just wanted to show you the office and see how it's coming along. Obviously, it's not 100% done just because we are starting the practice and it's coming along pretty good, but for the most part, I would say we're 75% done. There are still rooms that are very empty. Well, one room in particular, that's going to be our conference room, and then a room for our students. But I might as well show you a view of our office, see how it's going so far, and we'll go from there. And I do have a student today, so I wanted to kind of introduce you to him. Today is his last day with me, so this is pretty exciting. He is a FIGS superstar, so I'm just kidding. He's a FIGS ambassador and I always give him crap about it, but I want to show you my office. I am starting off a little bit earlier today, so normally I start off the day around 9:30, 10, but today I'm starting off at 8, which is super early for me, but I figured might as well get new patients in, cash pay patients, and just give them an early session, especially before they go to work. So here you go, guys. Here is my office. And before we get started, if you haven't already, make sure you like this video because it helps me out so much. And if you are new to this channel, let me formally introduce myself. I'm Darty. I'm a board-certified psychiatric nurse practitioner. And in this channel, I go over several different subjects to educate the public about mental health, ways to improve your lifestyle, topics related to nursing, nurse practitioners, and specifically psychiatric nurse practitioners. I do vlogs, I do educational videos, and I am opening my own private practice, and I want to take you along this journey. So make sure you subscribe, like this video, and follow me on Instagram at LifeofaPsychNP. So without further ado, let's go to my office tour. Alrighty, so this is the lobby area. Obviously, there's still stuff missing. I want to put something over here. I'm not sure what I want to put. Some people are saying put a TV. Some people are saying just to put like a little bookshelf with magazines on top of it. Obviously, it's missing a lot of paintings, but this is what we have so far. There's a plant. Hey, shout out to Joyce. And then right here, I want to put something up here. I don't know what yet, but I'm putting something there. This is the reception desk. I am planning on getting a very part-time receptionist, so hopefully, or front office staff, to be able to help me out. I have a virtual assistant right now, but I think this is going to be very necessary. So right now, this is going to be our conference room, and then our room for our students. This isn't going to be the desk. This is just temporary that I was using while transitioning into the office, but there's really nothing in here. I'm planning on putting a conference table around here. Hopefully we'll see what my partners say, but maybe a conference table here. This is pretty temporary too. We might put in our little closet. I'll show you that later. Very messy, but we might put something there. And then we're gonna put a desk over here. We're not sure if it's gonna be an L desk or a regular desk, but at least our students are able to see some patients, especially when they come in, and I think it's gonna be great for them. And I don't know why they didn't paint this part. That's weird, but anyways, just wanted to show you that part. So this is the conference/student area. This was the closet I was telling you about. Very messy. We still have things to clean. It's just kind of storage right now. And yeah, it's pretty dirty. And this is my partner's office. Very nice office. Really nice. And I think they're still getting stuff on the walls also. Pretty similar to mine. And yeah, it's a really good office. View isn't that great for both of us. This is the view, if you want to see it. It's not bad actually, but definitely could be better. So yeah, here it is. Nice plant. And the moment you guys have been waiting for, my office. Alrighty, so this is my office. It is pretty messy still, but this is kind of it. I'm missing a lot of stuff. I'm missing paintings, my degrees, my little fake plant, my bookshelf. It's funny because I had a lot of patients because I used to just have one book here. I used to just have the stalls book here, And then patients will be like, why do you only have one book, and just make fun of me. And it's pretty funny though. But this is my bookshelf. And then this is for patients. Scale, I'm gonna put a measuring tape so I can get height, especially for my adolescent patients. And then this is typically the desk for our students. Sometimes I move it, sometimes they stay there, sometimes they just hang out over here, but that's pretty much the case. And then also I have my figs. Yep, I have extra change of figs right now just because I am gonna try to take some photos because my figs all-star student so my FIGS All-Star student, my ambassador or FIGS ambassador student wants to take photos with me today since this is his last day. He is moving on into like a strictly child adolescent. I see it both, but he wanted to kind of get experience. And I always tell my students that it's great to get perspectives from other providers because they give you and bring you different ideas that you could incorporate into your own practice. And I think that's the most important thing, is being able to incorporate different styles and making it your own. And that's what he's doing. He's doing a child and adolescent rotation with a child adolescent psychiatrist. So that's going to be great to have my perspective and also one of a psychiatrist, and just seeing how each style is. So it's pretty exciting. Yeah, so this is my office, and I think you're gonna really enjoy this office, and hopefully in a year or 6 months or however many months, you'll be able to see the whole transformation. And also I wanted to ask you guys, so right here, so I'm sitting right here, is a blank wall, right? So like I said, I want to have a book, either a TV stand, like a very, very low TV stand, or like a end table, or not an end table, one of those entryway tables, and then have magazines there. What do you guys think? And then also thinking like, should we cover this glass area or should I put a big painting? My wife said put a big painting over it, but that's kind of be awkward, especially if it's just all above it. Or maybe I can do one of those benches right here and then put a big painting over it, so it seems like you're just having a painting over there and some patients can still sit there and it's gonna cover the glass. I don't know, but I feel like this definitely needs something to make it look good. And also, and if you have any comments or questions or anything like that, please leave them down below. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a great office. I love the layout. It's perfect, especially if you don't have as many patients. I think if it gets really, really busy, it may not be as good, but for now it's gonna be perfect, especially with me focusing on patient care. So the biggest thing is doing patient care as opposed to just pushing them out. I spend quality time with them, so 30-minute follow-ups, an hour initials, and sometimes even an hour follow-ups if I am doing therapy. So this is a great office. But yeah, it's pretty quiet in here. This waiting room definitely needs music, and probably figure that out too. But yeah, this is my office. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm gonna vlog a little bit today and maybe tell you a little about patients or whatever they're coming in for, just so I can kind of give you more ideas on what we typically see. But kind of just thinking in my head, the patients that I'm seeing today, so depression, anxiety, bipolar 2 disorder, one of them, ADHD, one has PTSD after a certain event, and I think another one is gonna be ADHD, and the other one is OCD. So yeah, all different styles and all different types of patients, but for the most part, this is my private practice. Like I said, I am with my partner is another Psych NP. If you haven't followed her already, make sure you follow her. I'm gonna leave her description down below, the Curious Psych NP. And then also, we're with a therapist, LMFT, awesome guy, very good. I've worked with him before and he's done great things with some of my patients. So I think this team is perfect. Maybe bringing on another person, I'm not sure. Hopefully I can bring on another person, but we'll definitely keep you updated. So let's go ahead and get started on our day with seeing patients. And if you have any questions, concerns, make sure you leave a comment down below and I'll be more than welcome to help you out. Alrighty guys, so let's go. Time to see patients. Woo! Let's go. This is my daily routine because I need to be able to wake up, especially with seeing patients this early. Right now it's 7:30. I know some people see patients really early, but I figured might as well get up, get going, just so we can get our day started. I do have 10 patients today, so which is all great because I spaced them out just so I can kind of go over teaching methods with my student. And I love being able to have that flexibility of my own practice because I get to teach more because I don't see as many patients and I get to provide longer and more patient-centered care, pretty much. Not self, but patient-centered care. And I think it's important, if you're starting your own private practice, definitely think about that. And I think that's gonna be key, especially when it comes to retaining your patients, because at the end of the day, it is a customer service driven field. We have to be able to build rapport, we have to build relationships with our patients and obviously provide high quality care, but at the same time, customer service, satisfaction, and that component is huge, especially when it's your own private practice, because you don't want patients leaving just because you're not providing them good customer service. You can be the best clinician in the world, have all of the evidence-based practices memorized and being able to provide the highest quality care, but if you're not personable, if you're not necessarily good with your customer service skills, then you might not do as well as you'd like. So if you combine both of those things, being able to provide high quality care plus being able to provide good customer service, you'll do great. So so let's just get started on our day. I'm gonna do a telepsych session right now. I have a telepsych session. I think I have 9 follow-ups. About 4 of them are cash pay, and I have 1 initial eval, and yeah, so let's get the day started. Alrighty guys, just got done seeing my very first patient. Right now is about 8:30, and yeah, it was a very good session. It's one of my cash pay patients. So I absolutely love having cash pay patients just because you get to be able to do more and not necessarily feel restricted towards insurances, because you have to kind of abide by their rules and what they want in the note, what you have to do, how long you have to see them, and what type of medications you have to choose, and just go through all of these different processes that many insurance companies want, and sometimes different insurance companies want different things. And obviously there's that E&M course where you'll be able to see what you need to document and you abide by, which is great. But with cash pay, you don't necessarily have to do all of those things. You can just be able to provide them the care that you'd like and not feel restricted or feel like you're bound to what insurances want you to do and what medications you need to do, and you can kind of have free range on what you need to do. And luckily for me, I have quite a few cash patients, and I love that fact. And sometimes if they want 30-minute follow-ups, I'll do it. Sometimes if they want hour follow-ups, I'll do it. And I have some patients that want to do an hour and a half follow-ups, and they can do that, and it's pretty flexible, because if you do see patients like an hour and a half with insurances, the difference between like the 30-minute follow-ups and the hour and a half follow-ups if you're doing therapy is going to be very minimal, and it doesn't even equate to an hour and a half. And sometimes that's the restrictions we have as psych NPs. We can do therapy, but when you see a patient for 60 minutes, the difference between the 30 minutes and the 60 minutes is probably like a few bucks, like 10, maybe even 20 bucks more, when you can just see more 30-minute patients and get paid more. But to each is their own. Everyone has differences in what they want to actually do and how they want to be able to see patients and how they want to get paid. So everyone's different in that sense. But yeah, I definitely do like seeing cash patients because it's so much easier and you don't have to constantly do way too many notes. You can kind of just have efficient notes for yourself so you can be able to still provide high quality care. Alrighty guys, so I just got done with my initial. I need to go to the restroom, but yes. So I kind of wanted this is not medical advice, but this is more so for entertainment purposes only. I said it, but I kind of wanted just to go over my motto, especially when it comes to starting medications and kind of just looking at the grand scheme of things. So I have a motto that I like to start off very low and then go up slowly. And I usually always go very low and then go up slowly just to make sure we can test for tolerability. Obviously with certain disorders such as anxiety, you want to get to higher doses of specific medications. But like I always tell everyone, I like to go very low and then go up slowly, especially when they're first time seeking help. And a lot of the times people are anxious about starting the medications and they don't necessarily want to be on medication. So if you educate the patient just that you're going to start off very low. So to say for example, for Zoloft, normal doses are from 50 to 200, and then I tell them we are going to start off at 25 just to see how things are going for you for a week, and then bump it up to 50. So sometimes even slower than that, 12.5 times for a week, and then go up to 25. And if you usually educate them that way and tell you that normal doses are 50 to 200, but we're only starting off at 25, they are going to be a lot higher chances of actually taking the medications and saying that they want to take the medication. So my motto is start off very low and go up slowly and educate them about the dosing range and what dose you're going to be starting with. And usually probably 9 out of 10 times they're willing to start the medication. And like I said, this is for entertainment, educational purposes only. Make sure you follow up with drug handbooks or evidence-based practice if you are going to be starting medications.
Hey guys, my name is Daniel. I'm a psychiatric nurse practitioner student. I've been a student of Medards for almost 3 weeks now, or sorry, 3 months now. It feels like it's been 3 weeks. It's gone by really fast, but I feel like I learned a lot over the past couple months. If you haven't bought his handbook yet, it's been a huge help for me because before I had no template, no idea, couldn't find any resources. I have all the books that my school recommends to me, but even then, still some huge gaps in transitioning from an RN to a provider, so definitely check that out. It's helped me so much.
Nice.
Good luck, guys.
Yep, totally agree. I totally agree. I think that's the biggest thing, is not necessarily having all of the resources. They give you all of those things in school, but none of those books actually give you an outline of what you need to know. So that's the biggest thing. Thanks for the plug. So I did talk about how he was the figs god, so yep, look at him.
Not a god, but I do love figs.
Figs ambassador for life.
For life.
See, he even made me wear figs today, look.
Yep. I told him I wasn't gonna come unless you wore figs.
See, look at that. My students are dictating everything already. Alrighty guys, we're going on a photo shoot with the Figs ambassador. Hire me, Figs, please.
Don't hire this man.
Hire me.
I don't need competition.
I need to feed my kids, please. Let's see how this goes with a model. And there it goes. Setting it up. You guys want to watch? Alrighty guys, so it is the very end of our day and I'm pretty exhausted. Yes, I only had 10 patients, 1 initial and 9 follow-ups, but at the same time it was pretty exhausting because I had my students and it was probably all of those extracurriculars. Since this was his last day, he wanted to have somewhat of a photo shoot, so we took some photos and I'm definitely going to post it on my Instagram. So if you haven't followed me there, follow me on Instagram at LifeofaPsychNP. And if Instagram. I'm gonna link down below also. Definitely give him a follow. Like I said, he is an Instagram guru or a Figs ambassador or whatever they're called, but he's doing it big, guys. So definitely follow him. His last day with me, it's crazy because it went by super duper fast and now it's come to an end. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I was able to shed light on a lot of the different things that I do on a daily basis, and I hope you guys enjoyed my office because that was my official office tour. It's not that crazy, but at the same time, hopefully you enjoyed looking at it, and I'm gonna give you more of an office tour moving forward once it starts to actually become full. And like I said, I'm gonna start decorating more, and leave your comments down below if you'd like to see certain things in my office. Do you feel like it looked better? So definitely do that. As always guys, have a wonderful day, and if you made it this far, thank you very much. Until next time, bye.